This is formatting a data series. In here we have a XY graph, and right now it's represented by blue dots, which is the default. If I right-click on one of the observations, I get Format Data Series down in the menu. The bar icon up here in the XY is simply, do you want the primary axis or the secondary axis? Not a lot to go on there. If you go to the Pentagon, these are all visual effects. Do you want it to have a shadow, glow, soft edges, 3D format, various things that you can do. The paint bucket is the main one. In the line, we can have no line, we can have a solid line, and to have a solid line, it puts in the connectors for that particular graph, which isn't much use, and you can control this in the graph type as well. The main thing in this is the marker, and if we look at marker options first, this is the kind of marker. We have a built-in marker and the size of the marker, the marker fill. This is what the inside of the marker will look like. If we make it a solid fill, we can change the color, make it red, change the transparency, or do other things for the fill. Gradient fill, vary colors by point, just gives every point a different color. But for the border of the markers, it controls what color the line is around the marker. If we make it a solid line, we can change the color, change it to red, and it shows a red marker, and we can change the weight of the line. If I go back and change the color to yellow, that's the inside. Now the line outside is still red. And we can control the color, transparency, and the width. Also, you can make the line a compound line, a dash type. I don't know what cap type or join type has to do, and it has arrow options in there, which don't seem to do anything in this particular graph. On the bar chart, choose one of the bars, right-click in the bars, and Format Data Series again. Here, if you look at the bar icon, this controls the series overlap and the gap width for the bar graph. If we increase the gap width, it moves them apart and makes them slimmer. Move it to 0, it puts all the bars side by side. The series overlap literally makes the bars overlap, and I'm not sure what you do with that. For the Pentagon icon, this is again visual effects, and it makes it yellow, makes it glow, gives it soft edges, shadow, various things. For the paint bucket, this is very much like the others. This is the fill for the bars. Change the fill color to a yellow. I can do a gradient fill, put in a pattern or a picture, one of those things. The border is what line type is around the bar, and we can make it a different color and increase the weight, and this color now has yellow on the inside and red on the outside line. And again, we can do the weight of the line, the compound type, whether it's dashed or not, and the rest of those choices, cap type, join type, begin arrow size, I'm not sure what they do in this context. For the box plot, if you right-click in the box, Format Data Series, now on this bar icon, you have the selection of which points to show. You can show the inner points or not. You can show outlier points or not. you can show the mean markers. This is the part in the middle that shows the mean. And the quartile calculation is inclusive or exclusive. This is also in the quartile commands. And these don't make very much difference in, at least in the ones we deal with. With the Pentagon, again, it is visual effects. And the paint bucket is the fill of the chart. We can make it a solid fill, change it to yellow. The border of that box can be a solid line. We can change it to a different color, change the weight. And we have compound type and dash type. That just puts a dashed line instead of a straight line. And again, we've got cap type, join type, and the arrow types, which really don't do anything that we need in this particular instance.